It's Charisse. So I'm going to do a quick reading for you guys. Um, Honestly, I've been feeling the fairy deck lately. I've been feeling the Ten of Winter. I don't know if it's going to come out for us today, but either way, I'm going to pull some cards and see what happens and what we need to know. So let's see what we need to know. What we need to know, what advice, what's going on, what's the energy looking like. What is the energy looking like? I know it's been a really rough and heavy winter, so I'm happy to finally feel a little better. It's been a lot's going on. A lot of stuff's been going on. What do we got here? Oh, okay. So, like I said, we have a heavy winter. So we've got the Hermit and the Five of Spring. So the Five of Spring is a time where you feel kind of at odds with yourself. You got a lot of, it's like battling your own demons in your head. You know, one moment you think one thing and the next moment you think another. It's not just about that though. It's also about some like a bit of like chaos energy and a little bit of conflict within people that you know, usually like within your circle or friends, family. And the Hermit is going within and trying to figure out what to do, the best thing to do about that. The Bee is significant to me. So the Bee is telling me that you are going to be a busy bee soon. You are going to be collaborating with a lot of different people. That's the Bee, like they work in a colony, right? And then the butterflies standing out to me too. So a lot of change and transformation is going on at this time. But you're gonna need to like reflect on this. You're going to need to don't act too quickly, don't act too impulsively. Take time to reflect, go into hermit mode and figure out what the best situation is going to be for everyone is kind of what I'm getting. But put yourself first. Always put yourself first, like just saying. And seek some advice. Some people are asking help from someone that you feel is more, I don't want to say more knowledgeable than you because that's not necessarily it, but like you're going to be seeking some advice from some like wise people. I don't want to put myself on a pedestal or anything, but for me, I can understand some people might be coming to someone like me, for example, like someone who does readings or who just has like a sense of what's right and wrong and can kind of see the higher picture between things sometimes. Someone who's just mentor-y. And you know what? Some people might be coming to see you for the same thing. Hey, look, this is what's going on. I'm not exactly sure what to do. This person's done this. This person's done that. It's like a yo-yo within your mind and you don't exactly know what to do. Okay. So time for reflection, time to ask somebody that you can trust, for some help and guidance. Let's see what else is going to come up. That was very quick. I love that. I love the Four of Swords. I mean, sorry, not the Four of Swords. That being said, now's the time for rest because the Four of Swords just left my mouth without even thinking. So it's a time for reflection, not much action going on with that. They call it the sacred pause. So that goes with the Hermit. Time to reflect and kind of give your mind a rest too. To me, that's kind of the card of everything's going to be okay. It's all right. Don't stress so much. Stop overthinking it. That's kind of the Four of Swords for me too. But what was actually on the bottom of the deck was the Four of Spring. So that I love. Because in the background of everything that's going on, there's actually a really harmonious partnership, relationship. It says, be grateful you have so much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, a content personal life, but that you're not alone in that. So you're starting to, maybe that has something to do with what's going on because it's on the bottom of the deck. So that's like the overall energy kind of. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. The cards that actually came out here. So sorry. Excuse me. We've got the Six of Spring, the Princess of Winter, and then the Queen of Winter. So the Six of Spring is great news, wonderful news coming in that's actually going to help you move forward. You're gonna have to use your discernment when this comes up. That's the Queen of Winter. So the Queen of Winter and the Princess of Winter. So these are both air sign cards. Hi, air sign. But it's about being, ask questions, look for truth, be realistic about whatever this is. Like, be practical. Don't get carried away in your feelings too much. Okay. The Queen of Winter, she's also strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. Okay, that's what it says, which is true. She is very self-sufficient. She knows what's what. She has a really good sense of who she is, what she wants. She's just very logical, and right now, that is kind of what's going to help you a little bit more right now, to be less emotional. And there's nothing wrong with being emotional. It's just, don't get carried away in it, is kind of what I'm saying. Use your logical mind. Ask questions. It says information that can help you, but might also be difficult to hear. So sometimes you just really need that person, like we saw with the Hermit, who's going to be straight up with you. Take everything with a grain of salt. That's also with the Queen of Winter. Like, you're going to need to practice discernment when it comes to this. Take people's opinions, but don't let it cloud your judgment. Just take it as an opinion, okay? So this is what's going to help you move forward and bring you the success that you're looking for. Let's see what else. What is this? Ooh, gotta kind of get the rest of the deck here. Let's see what else is gonna come out really quickly here. I am so damn surprised we didn't see that 10 of Winter yet, but I shuffled the cards and look what's still on the bottom of the deck here. We still have a partnership that's coming through, and 4 of Spring is a call to the month of April. Now, don't get so fixed with timelines, but it's going to be a very fruitful time for a lot of partnerships and a lot of people coming together, and it does feel more romantic in a sense when it comes to that, just because they very much so, you know, like look at the picture. Need I say more? Let's see. Look, I told you. That's so cute. Okay, so we've got the 2 of Summer. This one in particular, how am I going to say this right? This relationship, it's kind of giving this is about a relationship, okay? Because we have the 4 of Spring on the bottom of the deck, and we have the 2 of Summer, which is the 2 of Cups coming out. So, falling in love, making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness, and the resolution of problems. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So, I love that card. I love it. It's beautiful. I love love. Y'all know that. But this is maybe something that's not necessarily okay. So a lot of different people, a lot of different collectives. So when this card comes up, sometimes there's been trouble in that relationship. There's been things to work through. See, there's been some kind of disagreement, some kind of chaos energy, some kind of argument, some kind of whatever. And this card is telling you, you guys actually do have the strength to work through that. You can work through this. Don't give up. For others, this is a new person coming to sweep you off your feet. They see your value. They see your worth. They care about you quite a bit. And then we've got the 8 of Autumn, which is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is someone who wants to work with you. They want to work with you. And then the 9 of Autumn is like, they see you as very successful. They see you as abundant, and you are really successful and abundant. It's kind of giving next step, because we've got the 8 and then the 9, and after the 9 comes the 10. So I'm just saying, it seems like everything's kind of falling into place here. But you are also being called to kind of ground yourself, you know, to not get swept up in the emotion of things. And again, emotions aren't bad. Just sometimes emotion, picking up on, is also anger too. Don't get caught up in anger and resentment. Try to see the bigger picture with whatever the situation is I'm getting. Okay, so let's see if we have anything else, because I'm trying to keep this short. What else do we have here? Just looking at the cards, seeing if any other messages are kind of jumping out at me. What else do we have? Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Ugh, like a lot. Yeah, see, there's... Okay, yeah. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving. Things are happening. This is a card of divine timing for me too. Literally says delays are over. Sudden or unexpected good luck. A new car. Hey, I got a new car too. And then travel. Some of you are going on vacation. Some of you are going to be traveling. But that's 10, a card of 10. If you're seeing ones or 10, whatever. This is a card of things moving, and it's because you've worked so hard too. Like, you've worked so hard and tirelessly. I don't know if you can see that, right? But it's like Rapunzel spinning the web. I'm talking really fast because 1, I've had a coffee, and 2, my readings are always too long, and I'm working on it. So the King of Spring, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Spring, life experiences, the Tower, and then the 9 of Cups. So this being said, again, this card was literally what I was saying before. Don't overanalyze things. That's also a card of, what's the expression? Analysis paralysis. This is telling you to go for it. Make the move. The King of Spring like takes action towards things. So try not to get caught up in your head, whatever this is, thinking about all the different fears, emotion, what if this, what if that. Like, try not to overanalyze whatever this is and use your logical mind. It's like, don't let those fears, fear can be one thing that's in your cup, because usually this is the 7 of Cups, so that's why I said in your cup. So there's like a lot of different things, abandonment issues. Hey, I got that too. It's just coming up. Things that are working through and healing, but either way, there's all these different ends if what's that could be swirling around your head. You need to start taking action and less over analyzing. Try not to overanalyze this. Use your mind. Get some help if you need to, whatever. And then we have the 3 of Spring, which is telling you that good things are actually coming. Plan towards the long term. Good things are on their way. They're in the horizon. Have patience. There's just so many good things to come from this, and you're going to feel very satisfied. You're going to feel really happy. Life experiences is the Tower, so this is something that kind of, the Tower comes in and shakes things up, okay? You don't necessarily see these things coming when it comes to the Tower, but it changes your whole life. I'm just going to be real. It changes your whole life for one way or another. But the 9 of Summer is telling me it's a good thing. This is the wish fulfillment card. So whatever this is coming in, it's also about building a strong foundation with someone, which is interesting because we had the 4 of Spring, which is the 4 of Wands. So dismantling the old to bring in something new. But the Tower hits very quickly. It hits very suddenly, usually pretty unexpectedly, and it definitely changes the course of life, changes the course. It's like something needed to be broken down to be rebuilt on a stronger foundation. So that's when the Tower comes in. It's kind of like that. It's going to be a good Tower. I don't think it's going to be a bad Tower because it's the 9 of Summer. It's preparing you for your dreams. It's a wishes come true. That's literally what that card is. A magical time of life. So try not to get your head in your head about it. Is the guidance coming through. Take action. Things are changing. Things are moving. Whatever situation this was, this chaos energy can be worked on, can be healed. Just wrapping it all up for you guys. There's a victory. Absolutely. You're going to be happy about it. Seek that refuge, seek that friend, seek even your higher guidance. Don't overanalyze things, use your logical mind, but not too much. You know what I mean? There's always, don't get carried away. Don't get stuck in the analysis paralysis, but definitely ask questions, stay strong, stay in your power. Remember, you're so self-sufficient, you're so abundant, you're so wonderful, funny, all that stuff. All right, so, and I like the King of Winters on the bottom of the deck. So King and Queen, a lot of union stuff going on here. Last, holy heck. Oh, see, pregnancy. Some of you are literally going to be pregnant. It's spring, so just be careful. If you do not want a baby, use protection because it's a very fertile time right now. But it's not just that. It's like you've got something here. That tells me you've got something here, something worth nurturing. I'm getting the Ace of Pentacles with this, actually. So it's something that you can grow, something that you build on. But this card is also telling me that with the Hermit, you know this because you feel the baby moving within you. You know what I mean? Like if you're pregnant, you feel the kicks, you feel the whatever. So you feel this, and Summer, you are having a daughter. Okay, Summer, you are having a daughter. Look, wishes granted. Love it. Love it on the bottom of the deck. And love life. Like, can we be any more clear here? Can we be any more clear? Good stuff coming. Okay, so again, wrap it up if you don't want a baby, but some of this is metaphorical, and it's about like birthing something, like birthing a career, birthing a relationship, birthing what else is there that you could be working on, manifesting. All right, so I hope that made sense through my quick talking. I love that. Just split the deck on You Got the Power. So it might have been a little bit tricky. It might have felt like a tightrope walk. It might have felt a little scary. Oh my gosh, that I understand in ways. That's another thing with the Seven of Summer. That's another fear, right? That's another, don't get trapped in the fears. Like, you can do this. It's a very motivational, actually, reading that you can do this and you've got the power. Don't get caught up in the ends, ifs, or buts and whatever. This is a good thing. All this sudden change is a good thing, and there will be a lot more sudden changes. It's spring. Things are shifting. Okay, so much for a short reading. That is it. That's all for today. Okay, we'll talk next time. Adios.